Hi folks. So this is the second lecture for ways to interact with the AWS services. So in last lecture we have seen about the first method and basic method, that is the AWS management console. By using that we can access the resources on AWS cloud. So if uh, you are using a AWS command line interface, so basically that CLI enable you to control multiple AWS services directly from command line within one tool. So you have to go to the AWS website and you just download and run the 64-bit Windows installer if there is a Windows. Download and run the Mac OS package installer if there is a Mac. Download and unzip and then run the Linux installer if there is a Linux operating system. So you have to install in your laptop. Okay, so suppose I'm using a Windows laptop, so I have to install a Windows installer. Okay, then go to the command line. You can see in the snapshot, you just go to the command line and type a AWS. After installation you just type the AWS configure. After that there is a AWS access key ID and secret key ID. So before using a AWS CLI, you have to create a one user and generate a access key and secret key for that. So just type it and then you can access by using your command line. Suppose you want to launch an EC2 instance. So there is a command to that launch EC2 instance. So you just use it. If you want to show the S3 bucket, so you can AWS ls then S3 bucket. Just type it and you can see. So this is a faster method. The next one is SDK. Okay, so AWS SDK. So this is a basically a developer tool. SDK take the uh, you know complexity out of coding by providing language specific API for AWS services. So for using a AWS SDK, you just providing languages like JavaScript, Python, support PHP, .NET, Ruby, and all the things that are supporting programming language. So basically, developer are using these tools in to access that AWS resources by using a SDK, software development kits. So that's all for today lecture. So we have completed ways to interact with the AWS services. Next lecture we will start the uh, you know all the components of AWS like networking components, okay, database, storage, compute. So we will start one by one. So thank you for watching.